So without further ado, we're going to play some games here, but we got to introduce my class. Missing Matt, please give them a warm welcome! Alright, so we did various games in these 8 weeks, and we're going to play some of them with you. Our first game is called Dr. Know-It-All. So we need 3 chairs, please. Our 3 players. This game, called Dr. Know-It-All, actually involves audience participation. Dr. Know-It-All is so brilliant, he, or she, I guess, doesn't need just one person to hold the brain, he needs 3 people. So these are the 3 people, and they represent Dr. Know-It-All. What I need from you is a wonderful opportunity. This is free, you don't have to pay for this. Ask Dr. Know-It-All any question. You don't want to do a yes-no question. Something might be trivial, like what are you going to have for breakfast tomorrow? Or how do you something big, like what will create world peace? Right here, yes?
Are power outages just a conspiracy?
Are power outages just a conspiracy, Dr. Know-It-All?
Obviously.
Is.
In.
My.
Mind.
There you go! Okay, well that one's solved. We have another issue, burning question you would like to answer. Over here again, yeah.
What is the meaning of life?
What is the meaning of life, Dr. Know-It-All? Take it away.
As
You
it
is
very complex.
and
Furthermore, we
don't.
One last question from anyone in the audience over there. Anything burning? Something you want to know about? Alyssa, we got one right here.
Why did doctors tell me not to take vitamin supplements?
Why did the doctors tell this woman not to take vitamin supplements? Dr. Know-It-All.
oh
Is
is very
important.
for your
Help.
to understand
That
vitamins decrease
your
stamina.
All right. Well, we learned a lot there. We're on to our next game, Shift Left. We have our 4 players for Shift Left. All right. Yeah, you can be a little more stage left and a little bit that way. Okay, one thing we did in Intro 1 is we started doing scene work, learning to establish scenes with a partner and have a relationship. And so that's what we're going to do here. You're going to see multiple scenes at once. So to get us started, before we're going to kind of go around and get something set up for each one. So for here, can we get a relationship for these 2
co-workers.
Co-workers. They're co-workers. Beautiful. Shift left. How about a location for these 2? Where would these 2 might be?
Prison cell.
Prison cell. Thank you. Shift left. How about let's go back to relationship. Another relationship different than co-workers.
Buddy cops.
Say again?
Buddy cops.
Buddy cops are like co-workers. I think it's a great suggestion, but something different than like
Coach and player.
coach and player. We got that right here. Thank you. Shift left. And our last one, let's do another location. What do we got here for a location?
Baseball
Bermuda
game.
Triangle.
Baseball game in the at the Bermuda Triangle. So let's go through that one more time. Where are we? Okay, shift left.
Co-worker.
Your co-workers, shift left.
Prisoners. Prisoners.
Oh, you're in a prison cell, that's the location, shift left. What do we got here?
Coach.
And player. Okay, so without further ado, this is how it's going to work. They're going to start doing the scenes. When I call shift left or shift right, they're going to move and we're going to see the new scene. We might come back to one. So, here we go with the game of shift left begin.
So, have you ever played this part before?
No.
Have you ever played any sport before?
Is talking a sport?
For some, not
I'm
all.
not really good at it either.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick that up. So, first thing you do is you pick up the bat.
Shift left.
So the problem is, nobody wants to do away games with our team.
So the reason they just never show up.
Exactly. So, I mean, only half our schedule is filled, and even then, we're just playing against ourselves.
Yeah, but that can be fun sometimes too, right?
Oh, well, always,
Shift
yeah.
left.
I lost my stapler again.
Oh, no.
You don't have it, do you?
Is it the one with the filigree and it's got your name
Yes,
engraved
in
on
gold,
it? in
yes,
gold,
that's
and-
the one.
And the handle is mother of pearl.
That bitch Karen take it. Shift left. So, what are you in for? Murder. Really? Wow.
What about you? You look kind of weak.
Jaywalking. Well, it was jaywalk with intent.
I didn't mean to hit that kid. It was just like.
Sometimes kids run away, so. It's just a bump. So, when he wakes up, we'll take practice on our game and we'll get better.
Well, what should we focus on now?
Probably get the kid on.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
That's
Shift
right.
left.
So how's that new player?
Never showed up.
We gotta get Karen.
Yeah, you're right. She's been up to this. She took my number. I had my name written
Your
on it.
name
I
on
had my name on it, and it was the peach.
the peach. That's the best
She took
flavor.
the peach.
No, I saw her strutting around the office in the burger. She's flaunting it.
We need to take this to HR.
Shift left.
I told you could make a shake out of a pillow. It may take a while, I know that. But it works.
Give it a try. No, it doesn't.
It hurts so hard.
Well, I think, you gotta channel that energy.
Murder more.
No, because I'm your cellmate.
Shift right. Shift right.
You know,
Yeah.
I know a guy who could take out Karen.
Shift right.
Maybe we should think about changing our city location.
Yeah, but if we leave, we might not get out.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll,
Well, where would you like to go?
not Bermuda, somewhere where they can find us.
I don't know. That's easy to find. Everybody knows where it is.
Shift left.
How much do you want?
Yeah, a ream of copy paper?
Yeah? Anything?
Premium.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that's all paper clips you need to.
Okay. Yeah, I can, take care of this Karen problem for you.
Etsy. Playing different characters. We call it passenger in this class, so we're going to bring up 3 chairs. These are passengers on the train, and you'll see there's always some strange characters that come aboard the train, and things get crazy. Whoop. Not yet. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. It's over there. But you know what? We need to know where this train's going. Where's the train going? Besides Albuquerque. Albuquerque! We're going to Albuquerque. The train is coming to its first stop. All aboard!
Hey, how's it going today?
Hey, it's going really well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
are you headed?
Oh, I guess we're going to Albuquerque. Woo! Woo! I can't wait.
Albuquerque? I was headed to
Albuquerque.
Oh,
New
no.
Mexico.
Mexico.
Not the old Mexico.
Oh, no.
You're going to go to Albuquerque.
Oh, no. I'm not prepared.
The train's coming to the next stop. All aboard.
I'm not paying full service for this bottle of whiskey.
Bottle two.
Never pay full price. You get all these pockets.
I got an extra pocket, actually.
I get the Albuquerque.
That's what I won't even care. It's the old Mexico. Matter of fact, I got
Where are you headed?
Just right past Albuquerque. There's a 5 and down over there.
Train's coming to the next stop. All aboard.
Bros, what's up? Oh my god, we're gonna go to New Mexico.
Right.
Man, I know some dude down there named Walter White. You know, Jesse Pinkman.
Pink man. It's pretty Jesse. Stuff, I've only heard of the pink stuff and the blue stuff.
That's white stuff.
White stuff. White stuff.
No, but I have to get
Jeez, bro, what's her problem?
Man, think about white stuff.
Train's coming to the next stop. All aboard.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Hey guys.
What's going on with you, dude?
Not much. I'm just enjoying
yeah.
life. Feel the music. Feel the music.
Choo 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 choo. Yeah.
What's his problem, man?
I don't know. He didn't enjoy the music.
I know how good live. Yeah. Feeling good body.
Train's coming to the next stop. All aboard.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you? I'm so excited about going to Albuquerque.
We are excited too. Are you excited, Mom?
Girl, your
Because we're gonna
shoes.
do some pedicures and manicures.
Yeah, my nails could use a little touch up.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Eyebrows on fleek.
I love the sound of the nail.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of sound over there.
Absolutely. It is the sun capital for manis.
Well, it's time for my Manny now. It looks like I'm the go.
And scene. We're gonna do the next game, Radio Dial. It's another sort of character game, a little bit like Passenger. So this again, we're gonna need some audience participation. We're gonna listen to the radio for a couple of minutes during the show, and you've got 5 stations here. But we don't know what the stations are just yet. So, you know, it could be country, talk radio, sports, whatever you want. Carmen, what's her radio station?
All Christmas.
All Christmas. How about for Terrell?
NPR.
NPR. For Connor?
Jazz.
Jazz. And for Steve?
Classic radio drama.
Classic radio drama. And for Maddie?
Jock jams.
Say it.
Jock jams.
Jock Jams, do you know what that is?
No.
Oh. What is, yeah, tell me, at least you know.
Current hits.
It's
Late night club music.
I can't hear back.
Club music.
Oh, club music. Okay, you know that? You can maybe mix some
Yeah.
jocks. Okay, I'm going to be the man changing the dial here, and we're going to just kind of listen in a little bit to these radio stations. I think I'll turn the dial over here.
La 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 la. Tis the season.
Chiefs of Facultats here, and we're going to be discussing everything and anything because I'm the brightest man in the world.
Shadow knows. He loves criminals who are weak, and he goes after them.
Welcome up to the club, everyone.
Hey, all of you funky cats, welcome back to WGAZ, the jazz station.
You'll never catch me, copper! Oh!
match the brightest and best and best and brightest.
That tasty sax line was also from the 1960s.
Catch us this Saturday at Blaze, where you catch the latest club music and
kids got ran over by a Randy.
Why, Mr. Higgins, you were so brave.
Yes, you did dance our ensemble whistle.
If you were as smart as me, maybe you could be on the VR.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh,
And now, we're gonna have our fun drive because we make fun.
Mine started
This broadcast brought to you by the local strip mall.
All right. Well, that was Radio Dial. We're going to do another game that's a little bit like Dr. Know-It-All, but instead of one person, we have three brilliant people that you can ask questions from. This is panel of experts. Yeah, you can go ahead, take seats if you want, spread out. So I know probably you're thinking, oh, there are all those great questions I could ask Dr. Know-It-All. It's too late. It's not. We now have a panel of experts here that will answer your questions. But we first have to know what they're experts in. So what is a Boone an expert in?
Fishing boat proceeds.
Fishing boat proceeds. How about for Ann?
Duck decoys.
Duck decoys. And what about Sarah? Something very different than those.
Comic books.
Comic books. Now, here's the thing, when you ask a question, I don't want to have anything to do with their expertise, but you know how experts might somehow filter the question through their expertise, so we'll have fun with it. So again, simple questions, you know, what's better for lunch, ham and cheese or tuna fish, things like that. Anything you want, just basic questions about life. Relationships, what's the best, anything
What's
you
better,
want?
waffles or pancakes?
Waffles or pancakes? We'll get you next. Waffles or pancakes, sir? Please introduce yourself and tell us what you're an expert in.
I'm C. Ottery. Quite frankly,
What are you an expert in, sir?
fishing boat protein.
Okay.
So, quite frankly, I think the best mixture between seafood, between pancakes and waffles would have to be waffles. You know, you could fillet a salmon on there and, you know, eat that sucker, and then it tastes a lot better than pancakes.
Well, thank you.
Well, Bill Watts.
Okay, what are you an expert
Well,
in?
you know, ducks, everybody knows this, that the North American mallard is particularly fond of waffles. Maple syrup. So those are the better of the two.
Well, thank you for that. Will you please introduce yourself?
My name's Stan.
What are you an expert in, Stan?
Comic books, of
Okay,
course.
yes.
I mean, that's where I got my name.
So is it waffles or pancakes?
I'm just stuck on people trying to read a comic book with waffles and syrup and pancakes near it. You gotta preserve the book. That's really important, but, you know, if you're gonna eat all that sugar, you might as well, you know, be a superhero.
Well,
Go
thank you,
for it.
Stan. Thank you for that. I think we have time for another question. You have one here.
Yes, I've heard that probiotics are evil. Why do I want them in my gut?
Probiotics are evil, she's heard. Why would she want those in her gut? Let's take it right here in the middle, sir.
Well, really, you know, the answer's right in the name, pro. It's you know, they're good. They're proactive. They're professional. And they're preferred by Western whistlebacks.
Here at the end.
I think you gotta take them, because you're never gonna be a comic book hero if you don't take your probiotics. I mean, I don't know what you wanna do, but I thought everybody wanted to be in a comic book someday.
You know, the profits from probiotics help fund fishing boats. So all the fishing boats you see on the water, they're funded by probiotics. So if you want more boats on the sea, take your probiotics.
There you go. I think hopefully that gets.
Why do you hate the water?
Time for one last question. Anything you're dying to know over here?
Best pizza topping.
Best pizza topping. Take it away. Anyone who wants to start out with that one.
Anchovies, of course.
Good answer, sir.
It's pepperoni. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Why do you gotta put food by your comic books?
I can see. joke, and we had a lot of fun with different line games this term. And so this one is called Things You'll Never Hear. So for example, if I asked for a suggestion from you all and you gave me a location or an occupation, let's say you said hospital, you know, someone would step forward and say something like, hey, it's free today? Something like you would never hear in a hospital, of course. So that's sort of the nature of the game. To get us started, can I actually get a location besides hospital, and then you'll hear lines you will never hear in that location?
High school.
You know,
Beach.
High school. I heard high school first. With a suggestion of high school, this is Things You'll Never Hear.
I have too much self-confidence.
I love all of my teachers.
Oh, you know all this? Well, then you're free to go.
R. Kelly is welcome here.
So we got high school. How about an occupation from over here? Dentist. Things you'll never hear at a dentist's office from a dentist.
That feels so good.
You really do a great job flossing.
Can I get more fillings?
How are the kids? Oh wait, let me take my instruments out of your mouth.
Don't worry, you won't feel anything.
You should treat yourself more with candy.
Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot.
Okay, last one. Another location.
The White House.
Say again? There was two.
I said scrapyard.
Scrapyard and White House. Let's go with scrapyard. Let's go with scrapyard.
This Bentley is going for $12.
Wow, look at that. It's priceless.
Everything's so organized.
Thank you very much for being a very supportive audience. And one more time, give it up for my